everyone, it's Rick. I just got done jamming with Lisa over at an Aegis here in Seattle. So I thought I'd play a little guitar for you. I play in a couple bands here in Seattle, so there's one of them down there. Rick and Lisa Experience. We're on YouTube if you want to check us out. We play all over Seattle and all the pubs. We're getting quite a name for ourselves. I got the world in there. Crazy world out there. This is a good place to come and relax if you want to escape your phone for a little bit and relax. And I'm going to try and create something cool tonight. We'll see what happens. So I put the hot light a little closer back to the canvas. Let me show you. And it's more over the top, facing down. So I'm hoping I don't get any glare tonight. The studio's not done. It's almost, I'll have it done in next week. I'll be working on it. It'll be done in 2 weeks. I guarantee you, this whole studio is going to be done. I'll be recording from a different part of the room where there's no glare or shadows. You can see my shadows. Somebody mentioned that the other day in a comment that my shadow's getting in there when I paint, and I'll have to figure that out. Make sure I record in a better area. But for tonight, I don't know if I'm going to do a landscape or an abstract. Man, I love the abstracts. I'm starting to dig them. Maybe I'll do like a landscape abstract or something. What is it, Thursday night? Let me check. I gotta check to see if I'm off tomorrow real quick. I'm pretty sure I don't have to go to bed early tonight. Everything is in bloom here in Seattle, so my voice felt good tonight at the show. It was really good, but now I feel, because we sang for about an hour, so now I feel my voice is a little scratchy. So I work today. Tomorrow, yeah, I'm off tomorrow. All right, good. I am off tomorrow, so I can do any kind of painting here I want. Maybe let's start out with an abstract, and then if it doesn't start looking good, I'll turn it into a landscape. That's the way I roll. This is acrylic paint, okay? During the summer, I'll go outside and I'll paint some in oil for you, if you're an oil painter. But this is all acrylic techniques here. It's different than oil paint, so you got to keep that in mind if you're an oil painter. Obviously, if you're an oil painter, you'll know. Because, let's see, I need, I'm going to start with, you know what I'll do today? I'll do tonalism, okay? It's kind of cool. It's fun. Got some Prussian blue out here. I'll mix in some Prussian blue with gray. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a landscape because this is a 16 by 20. It's pretty big, and if I do an abstract, I want to use my knife, and it'll take forever to get all the paint on there. Let's do a big mountain today. Uh, I mean big. Okay, I'm gonna do the mountain first. So these will all be little peaks in here as well. I'll put snow up there. But I'm going to do, check this out. We'll start with a mountain. This is just gray. I can give you the gray scale if you want it. But there's a little bit of blue in it, okay? Prussian blue. Just to give it a different, when I throw some white in there, it might mix with the blue and get a different color. So look at this. So I kind of left this low here so I can put maybe a tree right here. Let's do that. I'm going to do tonalism is where you can get some of this color to mix in with the, I don't know why I put water on my brush. The edge of this color, you get it to mix in with the color next to it. Okay. I kind of messed up there. I put water, but it'll dry here real quick. I use a little bit of water. My brush is always a little wet because I'm cleaning it, but I shouldn't have grabbed that much water up there, but that's all right. It's just the mountain there. So let's do colors. I'm going to put some color down here. All I really have is some, I got some Algerian crimson, and I'll put a little white in it. And I'm just going to put it down here. Mix it in with the gray a little bit. Just like that. And I'm going to grab some white now and blend it in. You know what this could be? It could end up being a dominantly this is Algerian crimson. I could just use blue, Algerian crimson, and gray, and white, of course, and some black for the whole painting. So all this down here, I would have, even if I put water down here, it would be, I would use this crimson color for the water down here. Let's try that. Let me mix a little bit more of Algerian crimson and white. I'm just going to put some color down here like this. You know what? Yeah, I'll have a river coming across from here down and out of the scene. Just like that. Very good. So that means my trees are, I'm going to put a big tree here, like coming off the side. I've been doing this quite a bit lately. And we'll have I'm just going to kind of put the idea in for now. It'll come down to here, just so I know where the tree's going to be, coming in off the side. All right, let me do my sky now. I'm going to do a blue sky. I have all different kinds of blue here. I'm going to start with the Prussian blue because it's dark, and I'm going to put a little alizarin crimson in it and get a purplish color, because I think I'm going to want purple in here. Wow, that's really purple. We'll put a little purple up in this corner here. Maybe it'll end up being like a cloud or something. I'm thinking I might do this tree in purple. We'll see. Let me put a little in here and see what it looks like. We'll see. All right, now I'm going to grab some blue. This is pretty sure it's cobalt blue. This is cool. I'm going to get all my color down first. Let me make sure it's in focus. Got a little glare, but I think it's gonna, when it dries up, the glare will go away, I'm thinking. So I did a live earlier before I had to go play, and I had a lot of people in there today from Europe, believe it or not. That was kind of nice. I've been complaining a lot on my videos. I don't know if the algorithm picks up on it, my voice. But I was like always wondering why they don't let my videos be seen like over there in Europe or anything. And then all of a sudden, here's people from Denmark, Norway. I mean, I already have a member, Peter, from Switzerland, or Sweden. But today, there was a bunch of people from Denmark watching me paint. I did a pretty cool painting today. All right, there I'm trying to get my underpaint done real quick. Let me just put, I'm going to put a bluish green here. I got a little sap green. I should just put a light purple. Let's do that. Light purple, because I really don't want, I want this to be like a colorful painting. Like purple, blue, red, and then just the gray, white. And then down here I'll do like a darker purple. Really dark around the river here. Just to contain the water. So I'm trying to get the closed caption on. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I don't have a computer. I think I need to log in on a computer to do it. All I have is an iPad and my iPhone. That's all I work with. That's why the videos are always straight up and down, because I don't upload onto a computer. That's why I do lives, because I like the video to upload as soon as I'm done. This looking pretty good. I'm almost done with all the colors. I'm going to lighten up some of this blue back here. When I put this up here like this, it's just, I'm trying to get ideas now what I want to do. Like, I know this is going to be a river. I'm going to put an undertone here, just maybe with the purple for now and blue, just to get like an undertone color on these trees. And then I'll decide what color I'm going to make these trees here. Too much water. So when I clean my brush, I should be wiping it off, but I forget. Alright, that's a nice looking tree coming in off the side here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So down here, I think I'm going to put a grayish red. Like gray with red in it. Alright, there's my, I got my first layer of paint down. I do my paintings a lot of different ways. So this, I got the color I want down in there now. So now I'll look at it and decide what I want to do. This looks pretty cool. It almost looks like Mars, doesn't it? Wow. Look at that red water. It's going to be like maybe a fantasy type piece, I'm thinking. You don't always have to do the colors like nature. You can use different colors. I'm sure you know that already. This is really cool looking. Let's see who's in here. Bente. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. Epic Draw Stuff. Thanks. Yeah, there's YouTube's been kind of restricting my videos from going out, you know. But now it seems like I'm finally getting some people from Europe and stuff, which is cool. I'm gonna put some water down here just so I can see what the river's gonna look like real quick. Just like a sneak preview here. I think I'm gonna like it. Yeah, I think it's gonna look good. So I'm using, this is Artist Loft White, which is, I'm getting used to it now. It's fairly, it's good enough to do the snow up here in the mountains for sure. I tried to use Winsor & Newton White, and the Winsor & Newton White is kind of runny, okay? This Artist Loft White, titanium white, it's pretty thick right off the bat. Now, you can use Winsor & Newton White, but let it set on your palette for a little bit and let it dry out a bit, and then it works just like this white, okay? you just got to let it dry out a little bit before you use it. I'm sure there's tricks where you can probably put it by a heater or something to dry it out, but let's see. I'm just going to put a bunch of hills in here. There we go. Nice. So I'm going to do like a purple color on my shadow side. There we go. It's kind of dark, but let's see what it looks like. It's a little too dark. I'm going to put some white in it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, me and Lisa were jamming at the show this afternoon. It was fun. I'm glad it took us an hour to drive home, though. I live in Seattle, but we had to go play in Bellevue, which is across the water. And man, there was so much traffic. The traffic in Seattle's kind of going back to normal, the way it used to be. I'm not used to all these different colors. Let's see what happens when I blend it now. Hey, I got a like already. Thanks, whoever liked it. Thanks, Bente. Yeah, maybe I'm still trying to come up with an idea for shorts. If you got any, I've done a lot where I speed it up, like how I make a mountain and clouds, and I don't know what to do really. You think if I just talk about my art, the shorts will be good, or just like a quick example on how to do a mountain or something like that. I'm open to suggestions. But I do want people that, I do want subscribers that like, you know, art, you know. This is fun. It's like really relaxing. That's kind of different mountain for me. Uh, it needs a little more white. Needs more snow. There we go. I like that now. I like that. I kind of like when I used to go fishing. I don't know if you've ever fished before, but it's really relaxing. Even you throw your line out in the water and you just wait, but it's like it's the same feel to me, like relaxed, you know. It's the same. To me, it feels the same. I'm gonna try and put a few hills in here with white just to get an idea what's how my terrain is going. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't do the live. I wouldn't do this and fast forward. I've done a video like where I painted an abstract and sped it up and put it on a short on the what is it called, time lapse. Yeah, time lapse videos. I know what people like on the shorts. They like funny stuff, but I'm not, you know, trying to do anything funny. There's this one girl that jumps rope is kind of cool. I see her a lot. You know, she just jumps rope to music. Uh, who else do I see a lot? You know, all they're YouTube stars, short stars. You know, viral. So I'm gonna fix this water. I'll show you how I'll do it. So just gonna lighten this up back here. just in the back. I'll probably have to do it again. The white's going to soak in there. But look at this. Now I'm going to do my clouds real quick. I like doing the clouds. Check this out. I'm going to go from here kind of straight up to this corner here. Maybe from here. Just the top part of the cloud. Now watch what I do here. I'm going to create a shadow underneath the cloud. Very cool. I think I'm going to put some color in those clouds today. How cool that looks. Get the light off of there. Doesn't that look cool? You see how it already looks like there's some shadows in here now, the way I painted it in there. So you don't have to put any more shading into it. What I try and do, I use the color underneath to create the shading, okay? By pulling the bottom and making it transparent, the white, by pulling it out a little. It's a pretty cool trick. Now I'll do a cloud one off in the distance here. Wow. Man. Do I have any gray on there? Looks like there's a little, it got a little darker, that cloud. But don't those clouds look cool? I think anybody can learn this technique. This is a number 2 fan brush, okay? It's an oil fan brush, and I use it for my bushes too. It creates a nice edge on the top for bushes and for clouds. Now, if you really want to work your painting, you can come in here and really, with another brush and round your tops off just perfect, but I don't do that. I just usually let it be. Let me just put one floater cloud right here. Just one little floater cloud. right there. Just a big cloud there on the side, all by itself. And then I'll put some clouds down here. Wow. Man, those clouds look so good. I think it's because it's on this dark blue, I'm thinking. I'm getting a glare, so I had to turn the light away for a second. Wow. Look at those clouds, man. I've got nobody in here. I'm doing the best clouds I've ever done, and everybody left. It's amazing. It's really amazing, yeah. I think Binte's still in here, right? Look at those clouds, man. I like the way this dark spot is right next to these two clouds here. It almost looks like a gray cloud, but that's blue. Man, those clouds look like, it looks like a storm brewing, you know? Wow, and this is just white color, but they look kind of ominous, you know what I mean? Wow. Oh, I brought a Pepsi in here. I'm trying to get Pepsi to sponsor me. I only want like 5,000 a month. All right, I'm gonna fill all this in with clouds. I think they look so cool. Maybe I should try put a little gray in it. I think now these clouds are looking really good with the white. That's why I like the Artist Loft white, the titanium white. It's if this is level 2 Artist Loft, and this works really good for your clouds. Okay, if you're doing this technique that I'm doing. All right, let's do. What can I do here? We'll bring one over to this tree and then one up back that way again, I think. So I just fill it in here. And then one, maybe, yeah, coming up here. I just want to fill it all in. This is called stamping. You don't have to stamp it. You can actually brush it if you want. You can brush it on there. It's just it goes faster for me if I stamp it. All right, there we go. I filled up the whole sky with clouds, man. Wow. Wow. Man, look at, you see how I already have like a natural shadow here the way I do it? Uh, it's a pretty cool technique. If you're an artist, I can explain it real quick. You just, when you pull just the bottom part and leave some of the sky showing in here underneath. I mean, you got to practice it. It takes a little it takes a little practice, but you can get it. Yeah, those clouds, man. That's, I usually don't fill this part in, you know. I decided to, because they look so good, I wanted to fill the whole sky up with these clouds. It just looks really good on this color too. I used cobalt blue with white in it, and then I got a little purple up there. Man, this is looking really good. Let me uh let me put my phone on the chat so I don't have to keep looking at the iPad so I can talk with you guys. Bente is in the house. Live. There we go. Arthur's in the house. Right on. Arthur, good to see you again. I just turned the chat on so I can see who's in here. Whoop whoop, yeah. Look at the clouds I just did. I don't know if you're an artist, but I left some of the sky color in underneath so it creates kind of like a shadow underneath the clouds. If you do this technique, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I put this tree here, so now I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this tree. That's what I'll do next. I think I'm gonna do Alzerian Crimson with white highlights. Maybe with a little blue in it, so it turns a little purple, I'm thinking. I want it to be like a dark tree with like white blossoms on it, maybe. Let me mix the color now. So it's going to be, I haven't even used green, brown, yellow, ochre, yellow. I decided to make it a 3-color painting. Blue, red, and purple. So my trees back here will be like a dark gray. So I'm going to mix a dark color for this tree, which will be a cobalt blue, Alzerian crimson, it's a really dark purple, and maybe like a hint of this light purple here. Yeah, I wanted it more on the red side though. I put a little more red in there. There we go. It's almost like blood red, like not a dark blood red. All right, I'm putting it up there, and I'm going to. I think I'm going to have. Well, I don't know yet. Let me just get the color up here, and then I'll decide which way these branches are going. I'm doing this tree because I'm not used to doing these trees. I've got to get them down because I'm going to be selling my paintings at the markets this year, and I want to be able to have more than just evergreen trees. Here's the one I did earlier. It's not done, but you can see how I put the light color up there. I'm going to probably do the same thing similar to that. Is that got? Yeah, good. There's no glare on it. What I'm trying to do, I want to make this one on top of this, but I'm having a hard time doing that because I want this one to be like closer and this one underneath, and then this one underneath that one. So that's what I'm practicing. So I think the light's going to be coming from the right here. Let's see, I just got a lighter color here. Let's see if this is going to work. Almost got it. I might have to let my eyes set on this for a second. Hmm. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I'm kind of liking it. I'm liking it. I want this to go all the way over though. Uh, all right, I gotta let my eye rest on that for a little bit. I like it. I like the way it's really dark still. Wow, I got 3 likes already. Man, doesn't that red look awesome on that tree? It's like a, it's like a blood red, like a wine red. Yeah, like Merlot. Man, this I can't believe this is acrylic paint. Looks like oil paint to me. Look at that sky. This is crazy looking. The mountain's really well defined. Uh, just right there, that looks pretty cool. I'm glad I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to like end this too early because it's already been an hour. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna put some trees out here now on the edge of this river. You know what I think I want to do? Put some big trees here and getting smaller as it goes back over here. Maybe these type of trees, but out in the distance here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to use the same dark color to put these in. Uh, I'm going to start small though, and then I'll make them bigger once I get the bottoms put in. Now, if you're an artist, you don't have to stamp it. You can brush it in if you want. You can brush it in. I just stamp it because I can place it better. I'm going to have a little gap here so it looks a little different, like right here. Trying to make it where these are the same as these trees, I'm thinking. I think it'll look cool. Wow. This color is really awesome. I got to remember how I mixed this. It was cobalt blue and Algerian crimson. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I'm trying not to use much water because the water make the light puts a glare on the painting, so I'm not using hardly any water. Wow, I really like that tree now, the way I highlighted it. Uh, Maybe I'll do the same thing with these. It's just like a light. It's a lighter version of this color. Do 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 do. All right, I'll have to highlight these a little better. I'm trying not to overdo it with the white because I have a lot of white in here already. I like this though. It looks like it gives the tree a little extra branch there. Gives it a little more depth. All right, there we go. Got some cool trees in there. And I'm going to fix the bottoms real quick. Too much water. Boo. Wow. I'm really digging this. Let's see if I can get a better angle for you guys. There we go. That looks better. Wow, I think this is the best painting I've done in a long time, man. I really like this. You're just improvising, you know. I don't like following like a picture or anything. That's why I have a hard time with my lighting on the trees, because I'm not looking at anything else. Man, that mountain came out great. I mean, it looks like this is the shadow side over here. You see it? There's a lot of shadows in there. I could make this a little darker in some spots to make it look like there's the clouds are casting a shadow on there. But I have to do that tomorrow. Let's see. Now I need some bushes over here and bushes down here and here. That'll be easy. I'm just going to make simple bushes here. And let's put some big bushes right here. Right over the water. Do 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 do. Trying not to get in front of the camera there. All right, there we go. I'm losing some of you. It's probably getting late, huh? That's all right. I'm glad you guys stopped in to check this out. maybe I'll put some kind of tree there. Like some kind of small bush or something there. That's why I like this fan brush for my foliage. You know, you could use any kind of bristle brush to do this foliage. Wow, man. I don't know if you guys, I'm not even looking at the chat. Vente, hope. Yeah, $1 million. Yeah. I think I could make this stream look better by putting a little reflection in here from here and reflecting the plants here. Let me try it real quick. Just a little bit of color here. I'll put a reflection in here. I gotta wet my brush now and go across it. Yeah, look at that. Now I'll put the white underneath there. Really thin because I want it to look far away. A really thin line. Usually I hurry up when I do this, but I think this painting's going to be a hit. There we go. Yep. It's got a reflection there. And we'll put a few lines out here. Boom. I'm loving it. I'm really digging this. I'm really digging it. Yo diggity. Man. I don't know what to put over here. Maybe just a bush down here or something, huh? Coming up on an hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm going to end this one and then start an abstract one after this because I'm not going to bed yet. But look at that so far, man. I'm even amazed myself. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I hope the channel goes viral too, but it's going kind of slow right now. But it's fun. I don't care if it does or not. But I'm going to change it where, I don't know if you watched a couple weeks ago, remember I had the mirror back there? So I reflect myself back in the mirror so you can see how I paint and grab the colors, you know. But I'm working on the studio. It should be done in a couple weeks. This is really cool. You know what's kind of cool about it? It's got a blue sky. Like, I didn't think about that. Everything else is like reddish pink, and then the sky is blue. That's really kind of trippy looking. All right, cool. I think I've done enough on this one for an hour and a half. I'm gonna grab like a little snack and I'm gonna do another painting, but it ain't gonna be a landscape. So if you don't like abstract, it's gonna be a weird painting. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks, Bente. Arthur, good to see you in here. You guys have been awesome. All right, if you want to watch another abstract, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Cheers, everybody.